What's your advice to people that maybe don't have quite that experience in building networks in this environment, Ian?
Look, I'm a massive fan and supporter of LinkedIn. I think if you approach LinkedIn in a sensible, methodical way, it is relatively easy to get to people that you may have difficulty in almost any other forum to make contact with. So over the years, I've generated some really valuable contacts through direct approaches on LinkedIn. It does work, and I think people recognise that in these times, that's a very effective and efficient way of communicating and developing relationships.
The reality of the situation, I think, is your networks are really only as valuable as the time you put into them. I think the medium by which we use, you have to embrace it. I don't think you can ignore it. Certainly, LinkedIn and Twitter are important. I think you've got to stay on message, stay true to what you do, the markets that you work in, and I think the relationships that you've forged over time, will come through in the fullness of time. The takeout is that there's a new generation coming through, particularly 20, 30 somethings who are working in the fintech space as an example. And I think that business is being done a little bit differently, but relationships are still important. You have to invest in them if you want to see some reward.